It's Monday, March 8th, 2021. I'm Kendra.
And I'm Kayla.
The Whoop You begins now.
White No Baby!
Your lunch options for today are a hot dog, a toasted cheese sandwich, or a PB&J.
White Knoll, we need your help. This new year, the South Carolina 4-H Pick Me Leadership Program is hosting a blanket and diaper drive with all donations going to Power and Changing of Columbia, a nonprofit organization that specializes in providing baby essentials to families in need in Richland and Lexington counties.
The drive runs through this Friday, and drop-off boxes are located in the Learning Commons, main office, and guidance office. Have any questions, contact Eliza Allison at AllisonElizaG@lexingtonone.net or Selena Robinson at RobinsonSelenaB@lexingtonone.net. Let's show the community our T-Wolf spirit.
This past Friday was the finale of the Disney Plus show WandaVision, and we talked to a few T-Wolves about their thoughts on the show. Let's check it out.
So WandaVision is a continuation of the Marvel Cinematic Universe post Avengers Endgame. I believe it is going to lead into either the next Doctor Strange movie or the next Spider-Man movie. So it's very important to the MCU timeline, and it's a really good show. So here are some people's opinions on the show.
So the reasons Vision is my favorite character is he's very pragmatic. He tries to solve every situation the best he can, and he likes to think for himself and try to make his own decisions.
Well, he has great character development. He's an all-around funny guy, and he's also a great guy as well.
So Darcy Lewis is my favorite character because, one, she is really smart. Like, you know, she showed up on the scene like it's Dr. Lewis, actually. So I dig that attitude, which I guess is the second thing, her confidence. And the third is her sarcasm, because, quite frankly, I can relate to her in that way. So that's why I like it.
Monica Rambeau is my favorite character in WandaVision. She's my favorite character, one, because she's just in general a strong, awesome woman, and we love to see it. Two is because she's been through so much in her life, and I really just appreciate that from a viewer and writer and director perspective, how much depth her character has. And number three is my last reason, is the most important one I think, is because everything she's been through, her trauma hasn't hardened her. If anything, it's made her more empathetic. She's somebody who shows real compassion for Wanda, even as she's going through these really tribulous times, and the bravery she showed, running through the force field and everything. She just has a lot of traits I really admire in a person.
Probably my favorite scene so far is when Wanda actually comes out of the Hex and confronts the Sword Agents, basically telling them to leave and not to bother her anymore.
I really can't describe my favorite scene. It's like picking your favorite Maximoff twin.
It was Agatha all along. That's all I'm gonna say.
So my favorite scene actually is when Wanda and Vision both rise up to argue each other. I think that is such a great moment, and anybody who has kind of a temper that can show up might identify with that moment.
So what I really like about the show is it's very different to any sort of show I've ever seen for a movie series, especially with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's a very different approach, and it's introducing all these different concepts that are going to play into the future.
It provides a funny and mysterious plot.
So I gotta be honest, the first couple episodes I didn't. I was like, this show is weird, I don't understand what's going on, this is nothing like most of the Marvel stuff. But once it really got going and it started connecting to the rest of the MCU, I was like, oh, this is dope, this is awesome.
I think my favorite thing about WandaVision is how they really embrace the genre of each episode, and just the care and attention from everything to the commercials, to the costuming, to the environment, and how much they just, like I said, really commit to the world of each individual episode.
You can also see an extended version of the video that includes somewhat spoilery theories on where they thought the show was going on our website at wkhswhoopyou.wordpress.com.
Today we're introducing a new segment for Monday, the Media Literacy Minute. Here's Ms. Cox with this week's Media Literacy tip.
Media Literacy Minute.
Hey T-Wolves, I'm Mrs. Cox. I teach yearbook and multimedia publications, which is the class that creates this show that you're watching right now. And in multimedia publications, we learn a lot about media literacy, so I thought, why not bring that to the Wolfview? So we're now going to start doing the Media Literacy Minute every Monday on the Wolfview. And today's Media Literacy tip is actually very simple, and it's read beyond the headline. So recently, this headline came up, and the headline was, "Heartbreak as 2 pensioners die hours after receiving jabs in separate tragic incidents." So the jab there is referring to the COVID-19 vaccine. And so when you read this, and I asked my multimedia class about this, what do you assume killed these 2 people? And their answer was the COVID vaccine, because that's the way the headline is written. But if you just read the actual article, you find out that one person died in a car accident and the other person died from choking. So completely unrelated to the vaccine, but this headline was written in a way that makes it seem as if the vaccine had to do with it. And why would they do that? Because it gets more clicks. So read beyond the headlines, y'all. Don't just take a headline at face value. Look and see what's in an article before you make a judgment, and certainly before you share it. That's today's Media Literacy Minute. See you next Monday.
That's the Wolfview for today. Have a great day
And go T-Wolves!
It's Monday, March. Dang.
I wish I were taller. I wish I were a little taller. I need to actually record.